Did you ever find yourself feeling overwhelmed by the demands of your daily life? It's a feeling most of us are all too familiar with: stress. In the hustle and bustle of our modern world, stress has become a common, almost omnipresent part of our lives. But what is stress really? Stress is our body's natural response to challenges or demands. It's a survival mechanism that triggers our fight or flight response. While it can help us in some situations, too much stress can take a toll on our physical and mental health. Stress comes in many forms. There's acute stress, a short-term type of stress that can actually be beneficial; episodic acute stress, which is more frequent and can start to have negative effects; and chronic stress, a long-term stress that can lead to serious health problems if not addressed. Understanding stress is the first step to managing it effectively. Let's dig deeper into this topic together. How do you know if you're stressed? The signs might not be as obvious as you think. Stress can manifest in a myriad of ways, and it's not always as clear-cut as a furrowed brow or a racing heart. Some common symptoms include headaches, a sign that your body is on high alert; difficulty sleeping, a signal that your mind is working overtime; or perhaps you've noticed you're more irritable than usual, a sign that your patience is wearing thin. Even changes in appetite, whether it's eating too much or too little, can be a telltale sign of stress. But remember, everyone is unique and experiences stress differently. What might be a glaring sign for one person could go unnoticed in another. So, it's important to tune into your own body and mind to recognize these signals when they appear. Recognizing these signs is crucial for taking action and managing your stress levels. Now that you know what to look for, what can you do about it? Here are some practical tips to help you manage stress. In the bustling world we live in, we often forget the power of simply being present. Practicing mindfulness is a great way to combat stress. It's about focusing on the present moment and accepting it without judgment. By paying attention to your breath, the sounds around you, or even the feeling of your feet on the ground, you can ground yourself and halt the stress response. It's a bit like hitting the pause button on your racing thoughts. Next, let's talk about food. It's not just fuel for your body, it's also a crucial player in your emotional well-being. A healthy diet can help manage stress levels. Foods rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants help support the brain's function and balance hormones. Incorporating whole grains, lean proteins, fruits, and vegetables into your meals can make a difference in how you handle stress. And don't forget to hydrate. Water is essential for nearly every bodily function, including those that help us manage stress. Now let's get moving. Regular exercise is a fantastic stress buster. It's not just about getting fit or shedding those extra pounds. Exercise releases endorphins, the body's natural mood boosters. Whether it's a brisk walk, a yoga session, or a high-intensity interval workout, find the type of exercise that you enjoy and stick with it. The key is consistency. Plus, exercise can improve your sleep quality, another crucial factor in stress management. You see, these methods work because they address stress at its roots. Mindfulness brings you back to the present, halting the cascade of worries. A healthy diet provides essential nutrients for the brain to function optimally, and exercise boosts your mood while improving physical health. These are just a few ways to manage stress, but there's more. So stay tuned, keep learning, and remember, you're not alone on this journey. We're here to guide you through it. Scene script, ready for more stress relief tips? Let's dive in. Let's start with connecting with loved ones. It's easy to forget, especially in our digital age, how comforting it is to spend time with people who genuinely care about us. Whether it's a quick catch-up over coffee, a long chat on the phone, or even a comforting hug, these moments of connection can do wonders in reducing stress levels. Next up, hobbies. Remember that favorite activity you used to enjoy but can't seem to find time for anymore? It's time to dust off those old paintbrushes, tune that forgotten guitar, or lace up those neglected running shoes. Engaging in hobbies not only diverts your mind from stressors, but also provides a sense of accomplishment and joy, which in turn reduces stress. Of course, it's not always easy to manage stress on your own. There may be times when you'll need to seek professional help, and that's perfectly okay. Therapists, counselors, and other mental health professionals are trained to help you understand and navigate your feelings. They can provide you with effective coping strategies tailored to your unique situation. Importantly, remember that everyone is different. What works for one person might not work for another. It's essential to find what strategies work best for you. This might require some trial and error, but that's all part of the journey. It's about finding your unique path to stress relief. To wrap things up, let's talk about perspective. Stress, believe it or not, isn't always a bad thing. It's a natural response to challenges, pushing us to adapt and grow. The key is not to eliminate stress completely, but to manage it effectively. So, don't be too hard on yourself. It's perfectly normal to feel stressed. The goal is to understand your stress and find healthy ways to cope with it. And remember, it's okay to ask for help when you need it. Remember, it's not about eliminating stress completely, but about managing it effectively. So, to recap what we've discussed today, stress, a universal experience, is the body's way of responding to any kind of demand or threat. It's essential to understand the signs of stress, such as headaches, sleep problems, difficulty focusing, or feeling overwhelmed, to address it effectively. We've also delved into practical stress relief tips. First, remember the importance of self-care. Regular exercise, healthy eating, and adequate sleep can work wonders. Secondly, mindfulness practices like meditation and deep breathing exercises can help calm your mind and body. And lastly, don't underestimate the power of a good support network. Reach out to your loved ones when you're feeling stressed. In conclusion, stress may be a part of life, but it doesn't have to control you. With these strategies in your arsenal, you can navigate life's stresses more effectively. Remember, stress is a part of life, but it doesn't have to control you. Take care of yourself and don't hesitate to seek help if you need it.